wow. They told me this was a hot audience, but they didn't tell me that hot meant sexy. I don't... It's okay, sir. I don't know if you can tell this just by looking at me, but both of my parents are not cool. It's genetic. My dad's an Ashkenazi Jew, and my mom is Dwight from The Office. Growing up, we would go to temple on Fridays and Catholic church on Sundays, so religion has always been a really important part of my atheism. I just turned 40. Thank you. That's so nice of you, but you didn't really need to clap. I didn't do anything. I mean, all I did was not die during an apocalypse. Really, I think we all should stop clapping for straight white men when they do literally nothing. Okay? I mean, every time you do, Joe Rogan gets another podcast. Okay? He needs more free time to be able to do DMT, you guys. But turning 40's been great. People are starting to say life begins at 40, except for the Christians who still say life begins when your pull-out game gets weak. Speaking of pulling out, I pulled out my phone this morning and started watching a movie on it. And one of the scenes in it reminded me of something me and my ex used to do, so I just started crying for the rest of the porno. My ex and I broke up because she wanted to have my kids and I wanted to have my sanity. I mean, what am I supposed to do with kids in a studio apartment when I want to get off? Fair enough, it's uncomfortable, I get it. My mom told me not to bring this up. One of my friends said, oh, we'll use a babysitter. And I was like, I love that idea, but what do I do with the kid while I'm using the babysitter? Can anybody tell me? I still don't know. My friend said, Stephen, if you don't have kids, who's gonna look out after you when you get older? And that's not a reason to have kids. It's a reason to date younger women. I'm not looking for my future baby mama. I'm looking for my future hospice nurse. I'm actually really great at dating. I've got some advice for all of you. Guys, be kind. Of close to 6 feet tall. Ladies, please stop saying, wow, that was way better than I expected. Okay, I think what you mean is, thank you. And honestly, whatever you say, I'm just gonna hear, thank you. You're welcome. I wanted to be honest on a first date recently with this lady. So I said, hey, I've got ADHD. And then she said, that's not a real thing, Stephen. That's just something Big Pharma made up to make more money. So I said, wow, okay, what's something you believe in? And then she said, Scientology. And normally that would be the end of the date for me, but I've got a thing for women with Miss Piggy voice. It's hot. It's hot. I'll finish on you all with this. I moved to Harlem 11 years ago, and my best friend from college, Campbell Kennedy, he's black. He called and he said, Stephen, I'm so disappointed in you. You're a gentrifier. And then, of course, I said, wait, what, Campbell, what's a gentrifier? I don't know what the guy, I'm one of the good ones, Campbell, I'm the good one. And then Campbell said, Stephen, you're a pilgrim. He used a hard R. Then over the next 7 years, other white people moved in, and they brought their fair trade yoga and their hot coffee, and my personal favorite, artisanal mayonnaiseries. You know what I'm talking about. My favorite's the not spicy. We can talk about it after, it's fine. And so I had to call up Campbell and apologize and say, Campbell, you were right. This is so problematic. I got gentrified out of my own gentrification. And then Campbell said, Stephen, are you just calling to tell me this so that the audience knows you have a black friend? All right, that wasn't good enough, guys. We'll give you one more. There are two types of people in this world. People who are surprised that I'm not gay, and gay people. much better. Guys, thank you so much. You've been very sexually attractive. Give it up for your host.